every couple of years, something that you can put liquid in and drink out of wreaks havoc on society, okay? You show me clips. I can't tell if I'm looking at reality here or if I'm watching The Purge. At the beginning of November, Starbucks released their little barista cup, but the thing is, they didn't release enough. So the influencers spotted this thing instantly, right? They spotted these barista cups, they locked onto it like a honing missile and started making videos, hyping these cups up. People were trying to get these cups in stores while people are making content about how good these cups are, and thus pandemonium ensued because there was not enough supply. These stores were not getting enough bear cups to satisfy the mob of people flooding in through their doors each day. Some were getting like 2. People were fighting each other, causing havoc over these bear cups. There were people lining up outside these stores in the middle of the night, just waiting for the doors to open to get one of these things.
Guys, I got the bear cup! I got the bear cup! I got the bear cup!
Come with me to decorate my Labubu pilled barista cup. I had to fight 8 families at 3 a.m. to get this cup, and it was worth it. I didn't even spend money on this cup. I fought the families, went to the checkout, and a Starbucks barista, she said, "You're only gonna get this bear cup if you give me one of your kidneys." Barista cups forever, kidney not forever, cause one day I'm gonna die. But the barista cup will live on. So I'm like, okay, a kidney's a fair price. So I give her my kidney. As I'm walking out of Starbucks, the cup shatters. Bear with me here. These bear cups stink. They are highly breakable. People are paying well over Starbucks' listed price for them. Like hundreds for these cups. I currently see people selling this cup for over $1,000. And they can't even fit in a car cup holder. Here we have someone, they're playing Tetris, trying to get this bear cup in their car cup holder. Also, this cup just looks like a nightmare to clean. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna agree with me on that. But I do know there's gonna be someone who's like, it's a cup, just clean it. Listen, I know it's not rocket science to clean this thing. It is just absurd how inconvenient it is for how much it costs. I'm literally just a girl, and she is eating Cheetos or something out of one of the bear cups and using the other one as a cup. So that thing that we said is a nightmare to clean is gonna now have all of that little, like, grease, oil, whatever, all in the little toesies of the bear. R.I.P. Wait, someone said it's macaroni in the cup? Is that macaroni? Zoom, enhance. She put macaroni in the fucking cup. Don't I'm literally just a girl that. Don't say that. That is criminal behavior. Next thing, she's gonna like probably mix them into one. She's probably gonna put coffee in her macaroni in the bear cup. Here's something I saw on TikTok. Woke up early, waited in line, only to see Starbucks employees buying all the limited cups before doors opened. I visited 4+ stores and watched this happen over and over. This fair? At Starbucks, do better. Customer first, expose the truth. Most people are saying that the employees deserve first pick, and then other people are talking about the music selection and just how dramatic it is. I can't play the music here because of copyright, but it is the most dramatic, slow sounding song that makes it sound like the world is ending. Now, you guys want to know what sent me over the edge to make this video? There are people who have been making advertisements for TikTok Shop using an AI-generated bear cup, and there have been accounts making AI videos of Starbucks fights over the bear cups that didn't even happen. But before we go any further, I would like to talk about today's sponsor, Fruit Riot. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so sour. I have seen the divine, you guys. It is so good. They sent me these. Now, what those are frozen real fruit that have been splashed with lemon juice and covered in a candy coating. And they taste phenomenal. They are so sour. They taste like sour candy. I transcended my human form eating these frozen sour grapes. I've been obsessed. I'm particularly obsessed with the mixed berry flavor. And with these, you can feel good about what you're eating because they're made with quality ingredients, high quality fruit pieces. They have only 3 grams of added sugar, they're vegan, and they have no synthetic dyes. Even if you think you're not a fruit person, you really should try these. They're pretty good. So if you like what you see here, if you want some Fruit Riot, you can buy them at Walmart, Target, and Sprouts in the US, nationwide. If you live in Canada, they got them at a lot of stores too. To make it easy, I've linked their website down in the description. They have a store locator on their website where you can find which store near you has them. Thank you, Fruit Riot, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into it. He finally bought the viral barista cup for me from this TikTok shop after searching everywhere just because I wanted it. The creator says it's glass. I'm pretty sure it's not glass. I'm pretty sure it's pixels, but let's visit her account. Let's see. Maybe she is just an honest gal, posting her honest gal vids. Nope, she's posting AI videos featuring the most horrific Santa Claus I have ever laid my eyes upon. There's another AI freakout clip. Fighting over a teddy bear cup is crazy. I've been rage baited. Actually, this rage has awoken something in me like a sleeper agent. They're not even fighting over the bear cup. They're fighting over a normal cup. She randomly drops it on the ground. The other one steps back panicked, and then the other one just puts her arms down and screams. It looks like toddlers throwing a temper tantrum. And that is just so unnerving to see. They have this AI lady acting overly enthusiastic about her bear cup, saying absolute nonsense.
You need to see this right now. I am literally shaking.
I am literally shaking. Is not shaking.
The viral bear cup. The glass is thick, coffee in, pop sealed.
Pop sealed? What the f are we saying? And then she spawns a sixth finger. The sixth finger of evil. She actually might not be AI. This might just be what happens to people after they get their hands on one of these. I need to look at the research, you know, before I jump to conclusions. That could also be the case. Another fake freakout video, they have an unpleasant exchange, and then the lady throws a cup at her. There's not even a bear cup in sight. Here we have, only if she knew giving that little girl the last bear cup would get her arrested for stealing. And it's an AI video. So I clicked on the account. They only have 2 posts. Both are of this incident, and it's advertising something. I am not clicking that link. Let's see what their other post format is. I got arrested at Starbucks 3 days ago for giving a homeless girl a barista cup for free? You got arrested for giving a homeless girl a barista cup. They don't even try to make it believable. They don't even try. They say holiday magic is in every drink, but the new menu is literally last year's leftovers. Oh my god, it's ChatGPT. Holiday lies wrapped in warm paper bags. And you know it's ChatGPT because it's like every sentence is trying to be the closing sentence of some sort of snarky blog post. And then they have their ad slide. You know, and Starbucks employees were describing their experiences with the customers. As one can expect, it has not seemed very pleasant. Who was your worst bear cup customer today? Had a lady come in at noon. I told her they sold out to people who were here before the store opened, and she had essentially no chance of getting one at any store now. She then tells me that it's for her granddaughter with cancer, and if I had a heart, I'd sell her one. They gone. What do you want me to sell you, air? They are long, long, long gone. Honestly, there's this idea gaining traction that Starbucks has manufactured this situation to just make the employees look terrible and just put them through more hell. I wouldn't be surprised. Starbucks has given the stores a very small supply, so that way, basically no one can get a hold of these things to create this FOMO. But I'm like 99.99% sure that some of these people who are like obsessing and dying to have this bear cup because they're so trend chasing, I have this strong feeling that some of these people would stare at you like there's something wrong with you if you happen to have a cup that was shaped like some character, but it wasn't Starbucks. The amount of times I've gotten that stare, and these people are now getting cups shaped like bears when, like, I couldn't carry around a fun little shaped cup before. This is personal, okay? This is personal. But because your cup says Starbucks on it, suddenly it's approved. Trendy, disposable income owner. A new trendy liquid container takes the place of the previous one. But I really would just like to remember the Stanley Cup craze while we're talking about all this, because it needs to be talked about again. You had people assembling, like, museums of Stanleys in their house, pushing and shoving, trying to take each other out just to get to these things. They were getting backpacks for their Stanleys and then getting Stanleys to put on their Stanleys backpacks. An article came out in 2024. A 23-year-old was arrested because she tried to steal 65 Stanley cups, valued at $2,500. There are crazes for so many things, right? So many products have had a history of being so popular that people were camping outside of stores. But I think with water bottles, it is so surprising because of the nature of what they are, because they're supposed to be reusable. It's supposed to cut down on waste, cut down on expenditure, but instead you see people buying dozens, over consuming, and wasting thousands on them. I think for some people, they also just want to flex that they have the ability to spend ungodly amounts of money on tiny little things here and there. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? Is it justified to engage in war tactics over a bear cup? Let me know. And if so, which tactics will you be utilizing? Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.